I mean, you know, F-18 Hornets, Super Hornets. I mean, you're probably one of the most highly decorated landing signal officers. So, I mean, as I say, really impressive background here. But, you know, just to put that in context with just the normal layman.
Sure. Well, so the skill set that I'm referring to is a process that aviators use, and it's Navy fighter pilots and NASA astronauts alike. It's a skill set called crew resource management. And it's a very simple process that pilots use to minimize or mitigate human error, basically to make fewer mistakes. It has nothing to do, this skill set has nothing to do with flying airplanes. It's just how we, as fallible human beings, can make fewer mistakes on the job. So I saw an opportunity to translate this skill set to people doing almost every career under the sun, excuse me, because everybody I know can benefit by making fewer mistakes on the job. So I took this process of crew resource management, and it very simple boils down to a 4-step process that we use. And that is simply brief, execute, debrief, and then perfect. So in the briefing phase, I've worked with a lot of companies that do a pretty good job of setting the tone for what they're going to do, whether it be an 8-hour workday, a week-long 5-day work week, or a 6-month project. But they do a fairly good job of setting the tone beforehand. But I give them a structured way to quickly and efficiently brief. And then it's on to the execution phase. And that is where we use these skills of crew resource management. And they're very simply communication, assertiveness, leadership, decision-making, task analysis, adaptability, flexibility, and then kind of the all-encompassing big one, and that's situational awareness. So I teach folks how to use those skills during their work week or work day on the job, whatever it is they do. After that comes the most crucial step, and that's the debrief, where we take a super critical look at how we did. And this is the point that I stress to people, where we have the opportunity to repeat our successes and not repeat our failures. And it's a very powerful thing coming from fighter pilots, that we are so hypercritical of each other in the both good and bad as we scrutinize what we've done. And that's really how we learn to make tomorrow's event even better and more productive than today's. So after that debrief, the final step is to perfect. And that's taking those invaluable lessons learned and applying them to tomorrow's brief. So that cycle keeps going, and we just keep raising the level of human performance day in and day out, over and over again.